Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to Leave Everything and Wander, and welcome back to Lucky Land. In today's episode, we will be answering some of your questions you have been asking in the previous videos.
So let's get into it.
Right, Lucha?
Lucha will also answering some of your questions. First question: will you be doing your more formal wedding anytime soon?
For the new ones, last year in 2021 during the pandemic, Sara and I we got married the 5th of November because 5 is my favorite number, 11 is Sara's favorite number. It was during the pandemic, so we had a lot of limitations, and our ceremony was super small, private and intimate.
You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my
No going back, Sara. It's forever. Lo voglio.
you. In 100 lifetimes I choose.
Dichiaro in nome della legge che il signor Luca Duarte e la signora Di Sara sono uniti in matrimonio.
I'd say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do, and I will.
Facciamo un altro passo, una nuova
The
famiglia.
sky is falling. Promise you I'm all in.
Our dream is to have a ceremony at the beach or at least at the seaside with a beautiful view of the sea. This year, 2022, Luce was born. We had the house renovation, so we couldn't do it. We hope next year, 2023, to be able to do it. Can you share the name of your community and how it is spelled?
We named our property Lucky Land. That is not the real name of the town we are living in, the municipality, the community we are living in, but it's a fantasy name that we gave to this property because we don't feel to share the exact location for privacy reasons. We have a truck camper in America, and we named that truck camper Lucky Liu. Liu stands for Leave Everything and Wander, and lucky because nobody wanted that truck camper. It was meant to go to the junkyard, and we love to give things a second chance, a second life, and this is what happened with the truck camper and with this land. Luca bought this property back in 2011 at an auction. It was abandoned, was in a very bad shape, and we are trying to give a second chance, a second life also to this property, and it is a very rich property because the soil is rich and we are planting a lot of flowers, plants, we are growing our own food with amazing vegetables and fruits, so this is why lucky. Is the area above your utility room going to be an open deck?
This is the area above the utility room. First of all, we would need to remove all this junk and these things. Exactly, Luce. And then we have two ideas. The first idea is to build a veranda made of steel and glass because the view is beautiful. The second idea is to extend the house and build a new room, one more room for our house, but in that case it would be a little bit more complicated because we have to ask a lot of permissions, make some plans, and they need to approve the plans. But these are the two ideas.
What is your favorite thing about being a parent, and what have you found to be the most challenging?
I love to see every single improvement that Luce does, everything that she learns. I love seeing a part of me in her and knowing that when I will be here anymore, a part of me will still be here with her, through her. And one of the challenging things is Sara and I, we were used to do everything together, every day, every project, everything together. And now with Luce, we spend most of the time apart because I'm trying to do things that she cannot, because Sara is doing an incredible job, staying with Luce, feeding her, breastfeeding her, editing, and trying to do all the things inside the house. It's a little bit cooler where there is no sun, because of course Luce cannot stay outside in the heat and in the sun. So that is challenging for me. What about you?
For me, the part that I love the most is that I discover a love that I thought it was impossible to feel, is unconditional love. And then I found a purpose in my life, that is being a mother. Being a mother is such a wonderful, beautiful, important job. Being parents is such a beautiful job. And I'm loving every single part of it. Of course, it was challenging. It was challenging, especially in the beginning for me. The most challenging part, after giving birth to Luce, I had an infection and I need to stay at the hospital. So for me, it was really painful to breastfeed her and then to find a kind of new rhythm in life. But, I've learned to slow down, to appreciate little things. And as Luca said, we are really enjoying every single step together with Luce. Like when she smiles, you smile and you feel so happy.
Yeah, she's happiness, she's love, she's
Pure joy.
Yeah, pure joy.
Pure joy. So we are loving being parents.
Yes. Is your house in an area with a very high crime rate? I'm so surprised to see you installing security cameras, and 8 of them, mamma mia. So, first of all, we would like to travel and to keep traveling and to be able to see our house and the surroundings of our house from wherever we are. So this is the first reason why we install the cameras. The second reason is about, I think, a trauma of Sara and I. So when we were traveling, someone broke in our truck camper and stole all our things. Plus, we have been around the world for so long that 3 times since 2011 to 2022, people came in here and entered in this house and stole some things. So it was easy because they thought it was abandoned, nobody was here. But now it's better to prevent anyone wanting to steal something. So putting alarms and security cameras is the first step. Are you or will you be teaching Luce to be bilingual, and at what point?
This is a question that we received several times, and the answer is yes. Actually, we are already speaking with Luce in Italian and in English, and I've done a lot of research about raising bilingual children, and I was thinking to use a method that is called OPOL, that means one person, one language. One parent is speaking with the child in Italian, so one language, and the other parent speaks with the child in the other language. It was not the method that we felt comfortable to use because it was not natural. And then I've discovered that there is another method that is called 2P, 2L, that is 2 people, 2 languages. So you can use both languages, of course, in different sentences with the child. So Luca and I, we will be using Italian and English, maybe adding also Spanish, Portuguese, German. And this is the right time to do this because children are like sponges. They absorb every information, and even if they don't understand exactly the language, they will hear the sonority, the musicality of the language. Using several different languages in a family does not confuse the child. This is a myth. This is something that people think that is true, but it's not, absolutely. Children can effectively distinguish different languages at a very early age. You know that for us it's so important to know different languages. It helped us with our travels, with the communication, with feeling more comfortable on the road. So this is what we are going to do with Lucha. Has becoming parents been everything you thought?
has become even more, much more than I thought. And there is something really special because Luce is exactly how I dreamed about her to be. So it's just perfect.
And I totally agree with Luca. You know, you read a lot of articles, you watch documentaries, and people share their own opinion and their own experience, but it will never be like your own experience. Like becoming a parent is so special that you have to try it. And so for me, as Luca said, was much more. It is much, much more.
Every pregnancy, every labor, every parent, every kid, every newborn is unique, is different. So of course, everything is different for each person.
What is your job and what was your previous job? These were two different and separate questions. I put it together because it's the same topic.
Okay. So what is our job, Sara?
We are content creators. We are working full-time as YouTubers since 2017.
And the job we do is not only about creating these videos, but there is so much more behind the scenes, like the editing that Sara puts into this, the thoughts and the art of choosing the music, of choosing the right places where to film, what to film, why to film it,
answering emails, and we have a company.
Especially here in Italy, having a company, there is so much bureaucracy and so much things you need to do and think about. Filming and creating weekly videos is a 24/7 job. And here in Italy, you have from 5 to 9 months maternity leave only if you are an employee. But since we are independent, we cannot stop. And for this, I would like to say that for me, Sara is a hero because she has been filming and editing non-stop, even during pregnancy, even when she gave birth and she had the infections and she was in the hospital. So I really, really, really think that she did, and she's amazing. I don't know how she does it, but I'm super impressed. And Sara, I love you so much. So talking about our previous jobs, I've done many jobs in my life, but the last one I was doing when I met Sara, I was working in social media, so kind of related to what we are doing now, but I was working on a different platform.
And I was the personal assistant to the fashion designer Philip Line, and I also became later the head of administration and travel management of the company. Whatever happened to your Ford truck camper Lucky You, and what are your plans?
Okay, so our truck camper Lucky You is still in Argentina, in the same place. Aldo, the owner of the property, of the land where the truck is parked, he regularly sends us pictures and video of Lucky You, and he's still there in the same place. He didn't move.
No, we will never give up on Lucky You. Our idea was never to abandon Lucky Liu in Argentina.
Yeah.
We cannot sell Lucky Liu in Argentina because we have Canadian plate. It's very complicated. I don't want to say too many details because it's very complicated. And Lucky Liu is a piece of our story. It's very important.
Yes, it's a vehicle with a big character, and for us it's really special and important. For the one of you who follow our adventures from Alaska to Argentina, it really changed our lives.
Yeah, and it's a family member.
Yes, exactly. The TIP is suspended, so even just to ship the vehicle, it doesn't fit in a container, the documents has to be done again, the TIP. So it's a long process and really complicated.
And it will take time and a good organization. But our plan is to fly back to Buenos Aires and then ship Lucky Liu back to the United States.
And here is where we will need your help. If you know somebody who owns some land or a property, or if you own a land or some property in the United States, we are looking for a place where to park like you when we are here in Italy or in Europe, because we would love to come back to United States. We only have 3 months visa every time, but we would like to explore more North America and organize some meetups with you guys. So please let us know in the comments or shoot us an email. Thank you very much.
Interesting question. How did you meet? So Luca and I, we met back in 2015 in October at a fashion show in Milan. I was organizing this big event and Luca was one of the guests. And what I loved immediately about Luca, it was that he, of course, was a very good looking guy, but it was not only a good looking guy. We started to talk and he knew a lot of languages. He was very interesting and very smart, very clever. I was used to work in the fashion industry and to meet a lot of good looking guys, but they were all the same, and Luca was very different and very unique, very special. And I asked him, do you want to go this weekend? I'm kind of free. Do you want to go and travel with me to Thailand? And he said, yes, sure. And then the month after, do you want to go? I would love to go to Jordan. Would you like to come with me? And I say, sure. It was always ready to travel. It was always very positive and very proactive. He never said no. So it was amazing.
Let's see the next one. Where did you both fall in love with one another? Okay. I think it's really easy to love and to spend time in the perfect moments, in the beautiful moments. But I have to say, I really fell in love with Sara in the hard times, in the difficult moments. It's in those moments that I realize how strong she is and how being together we were stronger and we were helping each other. We were a plus and not a fighting, and not focusing our energy in negativity, but always trying to fight for overcoming the challenge and being happy and positive. So I really have to say that from Alaska to Argentina is in the hard moment is where I really fell in love with her. I knew that I wanted to marry her, that I wanted to have a kid with her, because I knew and I know she's the one for me.
Stronger together, always.
Yes. Do you miss traveling now that you have a newborn?
We miss traveling, period. Not
Yes.
because we have a newborn. We
Yes.
really miss traveling. Do you still plan on doing lots of traveling with beautiful baby Luce?
Of course, yes. We don't want to stop. We love traveling. Traveling is in our veins, and we are curious. We want still to see so many places. We want to explore more Europe. We want to explore more Italy. We want to explore more North America, Australia, many places.
Yeah, having a family, having a newborn will not stop us from traveling. It will be only a different way of traveling. Before it was just Luca and I, and we took a lot of risks. Sometimes we find ourselves in
Dangerous.
not very safe situations, dangerous situations. And now with the newborn, we need to be more careful. Cautious. We want to be safe. We want her to be safe. So it will be just a different way of traveling, but
Yes.
we will not stop. We never stop traveling.
Yes, I think more planning will be involved.
Yes.
And yes, you need to be safe all the time, Luce. But also, this answer brings us to the next question.
When you will be traveling again, will you take Luigi, that is our minivan, or buy a new van.
Okay, so as you know, Luigi is super small. The main reason why I think we would need a bigger vehicle is because we cannot stand up
100%.
in Luigi.
Luce sleeps throughout the night, but what I think would be very uncomfortable would be when I need to stand up and let her burp, or if she wakes up during the night. I would like to have a van where we can stand up inside,
Yes.
for sure. So probably the first adventures will be with Luigi.
We will start traveling with Luigi because we want to have a little bit of experience with Luce in order to exactly know what we need and what we are looking for in a bigger vehicle.
And this is an advice that we always gave and we will always give to everybody that is starting van life. Try first your vehicle, your van, empty, or go on a little adventure so you will realize what you really need inside the van, because you can customize your own layout based on what you really need.
Yes, even in our truck camper, Lucky You, we thought we needed even the indoor shower. It was a must have, and we never use it. So it's really important to start traveling in order to exactly know what you need. So we need to figure it out what she needs, how much space the things that we need to take with Luce take, and that said, in this moment right now here in Italy, the prices of the vans, of the RVs are crazy. It's, I don't know, like vehicles that were supposed to sell for 2,000 euro, 3,000 euros, now they are selling them for 10,000, and the vehicles of 10,000 they are selling them for 30,000 euros. So buying a vehicle right now is not easy. It's not super smart. We need to wait and see if we can find a deal.
Exactly. Okay, let's go to another question. Always about traveling. Where will be your first campervan adventure now that you have Luce? Okay, so as Luca said, we would like to explore more of Italy. Probably our first longer travel adventure, van camper adventure, will be in south of Italy, but you have to stay tuned and see what will happen. Let's say that a first adventure will come very soon.
Yes.
Okay, will come very soon. We will leave Lucky Land very soon. So stay tuned and you will see where we will go. This is always about traveling. Where is your favorite place in Alaska?
Our favorite place in Alaska. So I think the most emotional place for me is of course the Dalton Highway. That is the road that from Fairbanks, the capital, drives to the Arctic Ocean, meaning Prudhoe Bay or Dead Horse. That in 2017, when we went there, it was the only place that you could reach with a vehicle, the Arctic Ocean, because they didn't at that time they didn't had built any roads. Now I know that there are other roads also in Canada that you can reach the Arctic Ocean, and I also have beautiful memories on that road. We stopped in a little place with a lot of wooden cabins.
Wiseman.
Wiseman.
Very like Wiseman.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was on a river, beautiful.
The idea of reaching the Arctic Ocean with this very old truck camper was our first dream. Reaching Alaska, reaching the most northern point, reachable with a vehicle, so the Dalton Highway.
Yeah, also because it's a huge milestone, because it's where the Pan American Highway starts. That is the ends. It's the longest road in the world. And plus, we were reading. There were so many advices like you need to bring so many spare tires and
Spare food.
gas.
Water.
Yeah, so
You have no service on the road.
yeah,
So.
it was really, really adventurous. Lucia, do you want to meet Lucky Liu? You never met Lucky Liu. Yeah, that was a yes.
If you could live anywhere, where would you live? It's not about the place.
Yeah, it's not about the place. I think both of us, we have a dream. We have Lucky Land that is in the mountains that
Yeah.
we love. We want to keep it. We love here. But at the same time, I think both of us we love and we would love to have a place near the sea. So to be able to spend a little bit of time here and a little bit of time over there, because we don't like so much living and staying put in one place. And both of us, we never lived by the sea. So
but
it's something that we dream.
Yeah, I would like to wake up, having a beautiful view of the sea. It's very I was born in the mountains, so for me it's always like this. Usually when you are born in the mountains, you want the sea. When you are on the sea, you want a house in the mountains. So let's see what will happen. What is your dream travel destination as a family of 3?
Right now, what we dream is one of that all-inclusive places where you just go there and you have breakfast, lunch and dinner on a buffet that you can go there. They cook for you, they clean your room and you just relax.
Yeah.
It's not in our style because we like exploring, traveling in different ways. But after cooking, cleaning and doing all of that for us and for Luce, we would love to be able to relax a little bit.
Talking about the dream, it would be for sure Australia, more North America, of course Italy, a lot of places.
Yeah, lots
actually.
of places in Europe. I mean, starting from Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece,
Even on the other side, yes,
Croatia,
Greece,
Turkey.
Visiting Turkey also.
Yeah, we want to explore more, but we will need to find a different vehicle
Here.
first.
We're almost done. Other 2 questions and then we're done. Okay? Yeah? You are so busy.
She wants to answer one of the questions.
Yeah, she will answer the last one. Who do you think Luce resembles?
We will turn this question around and we will ask you, who do you think she resembles more? So we will post some pictures.
You will see some pictures here. Me and Luca. We don't have so many pictures at that age, at Luce's age, because once upon a time we
didn't have digital cameras or
taking a picture was a very special moment. You are not taking pictures nowadays. We are taking thousands of pictures every day
and videos.
So
let us know in the comments, it is Sara or Luca that Luce looks like more.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think Luca.
I think Luca too, especially because she has these beautiful blue eyes, but maybe the shape of the eyes is similar to mine, and your smile.
So probably the eyes are mine and the rest is Sara's.
Okay, and now last question for today's episode also. Here's where we will let you go. Luce will be answering this question. And then we will see you next Sunday. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming along with us. We hope that you enjoyed today's episode.
If so, show to us smashing the thumbs up button.
Hit the notification bell and please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel if you haven't done already. And
the Italian words, we could say a sentence. In Italian it could be: abbiamo risposto alle vostre domande.
we answered to your questions.
Abbiamo risposto alle vostre domande.
We answered to your questions. So it's domande risposte. Domande is
Questions.
questions
risposte, answers.
answers. And then you will ask also about if we can teach you some Italian gestures. We will do probably another video. And we receive also lots of questions about the house,
Okay.
guys. So
We didn't
many.
answer about those questions because we still want to go around the house, kind of a tour where we will explain and answer many of the questions you did. Also about the solar, we'll be doing a video talking about the solar
the
more.
materials,
Yes, more in the
everything.
specific.
everything about the house will be in another video. Hey Luce, are you ready?
Are you ready? The last one will be answered by Lucha.
Do you want more kids? That it was for us, so for you, Luce. Do you want brothers or sisters? What do you say?
Ciao.
It's good, your hand? Delicious.
Che buona. Gnam gnami. Gnam gnami.
And this one? It's a fish. You like it? It's a red fish. What happened? Tell me. Really? Are you happy? Are you happy? Look at me.